Hello, beautiful people from here, from there, and from everywhere. This is LezAma. I'm here to show you a journal which I started last year. I think I started sometime in June, and I kept going with the embellishments, but I wasn't sure what I was going to put into until I saw this video with Care Hart. She had it about the ATC's swamp card and beautiful images that they make for women, and some quotes on it. I really like them, and I decided that this book will be for that, for my quotes and for phrases and for things that I like to hear, or words that I like to understand better, or they have a meaning to whatever I do, or the things that apply into my life. So let me show you the cover and the back of this journal. Has some stitches and, well, stamps, some fabric, and this one is a jacquard that I got it from Roxy Creations, Rachel. I've been using very little sporadically and tiny pieces so it lasts. However, I don't have much left. And here in the back is also with the continuation of the stitching, different stitches here, and variation on the sides of them, and also more of the jacquard ribbon. 2 buttons, just the close-up. And shall we start with the inside? At the beginning, I wrote something like, I go for a walk along this journal, or maybe I should say something, I go for a walk throughout this journal. The point is that even though my English is sometimes has a little bit not maybe the proper way to do it, but still I just have intention, and that's what it is. And then here on the bottom it says the little bird enjoy the view, and then from there we can have some tags here that I would like to share with you. So you can see most of my tags are done with collages, a lot of collages. In this case I put some birds and some other elements such as a ribbon, paper, and here's some paper that I saw on my machine, and fabrics, and this is the envelopes that I like to recycle, and I use them in various ways. So this is another tag, and washi tape. This is another tag. They have some stamped dragonfly on a sheet of music, vintage ticket, some more ribbons, a stamp, and this is just several pieces of a paper, which I think I like them the way it looks. And fly to the moon. This is this is my moon, I suppose. And this one, I was doing another tags, and then it looked like a shape of a dress, so I said, okay, it's gonna be like that. And some lace and a little ruffle fabric here that makes it like a bell, you know, for the waistline. So there is another phrase or some thoughts about it that I really like, and says something like, see, the brighter day is here. Do the things that make you happy now. Go, the adventure is right where you are. Then on the other side, we started with the phrases that I was mentioned to you. I think there are about 50 phrases that I wrote, and all those come from a Care Hart video. So if you want to see hers, I believe it was sometime on September, and without even asking her to the ladies, thank you very much for letting me see that video, and for sharing that one, and be able to write down those words, because I was really those words appealed to me, and I think those were wonderful thoughts. This is one of my hanging clips as you can see, there are little bit of things here that are hanging in, and it says something like, I will be happy today and tomorrow. I will be happy today and tomorrow. A lot of little teeny pieces, bits of collage through the words, through the phrases, through the pages. There is a small tag, more phrases, quotes, and like this one, for example, be brave, off the beaten path, do amazing things, share your gifts with the world, strong. Here in this side we have a little booklet with a little teeny pieces of fabric, and this side I stamp a beautiful chicharra, and here more phrases, and also there's another collage with this tag, which is a vintage image. Oh, yes, I forgot to mention that this book also has a compilation on my small teeny series of women with hats. Because, well, Care mentioned that she loves hats, and I love too hats. I love cats and angels and a lot of other things. And I thought, well, I think this book will be also about my ladies with their hats. And these are very free ladies in a way that I draw them, because there were draws of like 5 minutes drawing, and I said, that's it, I'm not going to put much into. I'm just going to do whatever it comes to, and then I will work with them, see what else do I add. But I want the drawing to be quick and fast, and that's what I did. So this is a small curtain, which is in the shape of a dress, to have here some hiding, a secret note. This lady was that pink. And then of course I decide the elements will be the little pieces of fabric, and this at the bottom some lace. With the next one is another collage. It says here, fly to the top, with the stamp butterflies, another booklet, a little teeny booklet. Here is another belly band with some hearts. I like repetitions, serious. It's just, how is our nature tends to see, we can see things that are repeating, like a beautiful garden, maybe there are a lot of poppies, or in a garden and maybe you see only daisies, and it's just so beautiful to see one pattern or one subject repeating and repeating and repeating. So yes, I like sometimes to do that, repeating, and if it's possible, of course, make variation, so each one will be unique individually. But at the same time, sometimes I just like to cut clips or something, images that are the same, and repeat the patterns. So this one is another dragonfly with a little tiny collage, and here this is my tag, which is done with decoupage or napkin, and some stamp, and this little drawing that I make, and with the shape of a heart. As you can see, I love hearts, shapes of the hearts. I think they're the most beautiful and unique. And here a more collage and the napkins. Then on the other side we have tags, which are more collage, and then on this side we have the lady, another of my ladies with her hat, and she's also kind of purple, pink, something, and I put it the fabrics. That's what I think pretty much the series is done with the same materials, which is the ink pen and the fabric, and here at the bottom the lace. So we go to the next one. Oh, to the next page, and this page is two pieces of fabric. They're also like a little curtain or fall. And here is another collage. And then within this side, as you can see, is another collage with I make it this little tiny inches ink pads, and I draw them and hit a little teeny piece of paper. But actually what I have here is a little story of mine. I like to write, and this is a very short story, which the name is Kiss Kiss Kiss, or meaning in Spanish Beso Beso Beso. And please allow me to read it for you, because actually I wrote it in English. I kissed you last night while you were asleep. I felt so much love that I had to do it. Then my fingers walked through your chest and I wrote, I love you. You smiled and whispered, I love you too. Now, I know that you love me in your dreams while you are asleep. And then here I wrote my story, August 2018. Then we go to the next one, which is another of my ladies with her hat. This one is in purple. And here in this side, you can see some washi tape. Actually, it's a cactus. And here is a little hummingbird, and I really like, because when I was watching this one, I chose to put this phrase, something like the searcher. The one who searches finds, even in the most inhospitable places. He or she finds the sweet savia of life. I have no idea how you say savia in English, so you know, the sweetness that comes from the flowers. So that's what I'm just thinking, even in the hospital places, in places that you won't imagine, you might find the beauty, or you might find something that makes you to feel better. If you have feeling kind of lost, that's what it is. We have to feel that center, or that sense of a center and balance, even in those places that are a little bit difficult for us, or situations that are difficult for us. We must find the strength to balance our lives and then keep going. And this side, I have more collages, and in the bottom I put more hearts and a little angel stamp. And here is another of my tags. This says, use your wings. Then, and the next one is another story, which was written in 21st December. I start in September and I finish on December. This here, you have another collage with my tags, and it says this, choose to shine. This one, be fearless. And here in the back, you know, like a kind of also hide in the space, and just take out the clip, and we'll be able to write something. This is the center. This is another of my collages and my tags. Look on the bright side. Flowers, napkins, stamps, and more lace in the back. This one is very minimalistic, because it just has the stamp and the little cutout that I make of the paper with the collage, the napkin. And here is just a vintage ticket. Then we go to the next one, and here is another two tags. As you can see, I like tags. It's just something and simple to play around. And hearts. This is a little tiny booklet with some nice images that gives me the possibility to write something in there. More quotes, because this is just dedicated to my quotes. More elements, more like fabric and paper. I think this one is wallpaper. I'm not 100% sure, but anyway, it's there. You know, those pieces that we tear and then we kind of thinking what we're gonna do. Well, I think they look pretty good there. And here is one of my angels. As I mentioned, I love angels, and I have these cards. And I just add the lace on the top and with a little teeny stamp and just the space. They're blank, so there's quite a lot of space to write more my quotes. Here is more space. It's a little tiny piece of fabric and then a little tiny space to put it. And here is more, another tag, which is a little bit it's not stuck, it's just didn't want it to come out. This is another vintage image that I glued to a piece of paper, and there more space for me to write. Here is more collage, and here is another of my ladies. This one is kind of brown orangey with some embellished with pinks. Care Hart, of course. Care Hart has to be flourished and has to be embellished. It has to be a lot of adornos. More collage and more collage pieces here. A place where I always wanted to be and always wanted to go. Paris. If I, well, who knows? Life. Anyway, it's a dream. Dreams come true. Dreams do come true. So it's just sometimes not always when we wanted to, but they do come true. I know that as a fact. So this one is in more collage, and here I glued this bougainvillea flower and more washi tape, and of course Mexican stamps. And here is a little bit in case the bottom of this corner spot. More collage. Also a little collage in this corner stop, and yes, a card which is with the owl and a little turkey, which I love. I mean a rooster. I love turkeys too. There more collage, more pieces, and this is another of my ladies. This one is in blue, and of course, she has to have her hat. This one was done in January. More, another tag with angels. More collage pieces. Oh, this fabric is just so gorgeous. I love this one. Is the colors. I mean, turquoise, blues, greens, and the pinks. Oh, it's so pretty. Another of my ladies, and I think that's actually the last one. This one is kind of orangey brown, and very, very, very quickly sketch with the same, you know. So for me, it's kind of easier to look for them on the bottom. Everyone has the lace, and here another card with angels. More space to collage, and here is a little book. And a space here to put some notes, and also here at the bottom, which is all completely open, so a lot of space there to put things. And this is the way it looks when I close it. So thank you very much for watching this, and I hope you like what you saw, and appreciate for your time. May your life be rich in happiness, love, and in great accomplishments. Y que el rebozo rodee tu vida de grandes momentos. Luego transfiere estos en el papel, escríbelos, dibújalos, ilumínalos, píntalos de color. Y así dejar grabadas las huellas de tus pasos por este paraíso llamado tierra. Hasta la próxima.